6 days to fall in love, a lifetime of never being me again. 9th of October 2013, the first look happened. That date is stuck in my head like a drawing pin. Outside the only decent nightclub of all places, never have I felt or remembered anything from a first glance before. I was in love. We started talking, and from that point the games with no rules started. Back then I was a happy-go-lucky person, confident and the life and soul of any party, and I loved my life and friends. So I always wonder, if only hadn't I been so dramatic that night, would I be this fearful mess today? Did being involved with you actually make me? Was this always my destiny? It's always the hardest question for me. You left me an empty shell, but then gave me life through another life. This is something I will always feel so grateful for, and also the biggest thing and only thing I have in my life that makes me so fearful it's going to be taken away. Your games were well underway, and by week 3 I was fully on the roller coaster, fully under your control. You didn't like my house and you didn't have your own place, but you had already managed to find a family home for us. Even got me pregnant, and yet again you were the hero and absolute family man that I wanted. Was you? Is that what I wanted more than anything? I mean, being pregnant had never entered my mind. How did it even happen? Before my first scan, it was tears and fears because surely this baby couldn't have been yours. I mean, I was sleeping around, right? After all, I never replied to your text for 3 hours and spent way too long in Morrison's. That baby surely wasn't yours, hey? Crying, begging, fearful, mindless research and a doctor's appointment later, there was no way of doing a DNA or a lie detector while I was still pregnant. You knew that. Another look that meant what an absolute piece of shit I was. So, within a month of being in our family home, you were sat upstairs crying into your tea, telling me that I didn't look at you enough since arriving back from work. I instantly apologised and felt like a complete dickhead for being too interested in getting the washing out of the tumble dryer in time to watch Ant and Dec on TV. That was the moment I realised that I wasn't allowed any star crushes, as that's what you played on the most while crying uncontrollably. Then, smash. That was my mirror gone, with your hand pissing with blood and my heart rate about 5,000 beats. I was so scared. I adored you. You were my complete world. I'm sure you knew that. Next day, it was all forgotten about, never really explained or mentioned to me. I made damn sure the television was off on your return and followed you around like a little sheep the following week. Plus, the very next day, I had a new mirror, so everything was hunky-dory, right? Surprises was another big thing in our relationship. You made me feel as if you knew me that well you knew exactly my needs and wants. The first gift I remember you getting me was the iPad. I loved it. This was only a few weeks into our relationship and you hid it under my pillow in the bed. I literally didn't know what to say. You had even set it all up for me using your email address and details. It wasn't until later that little old silly me found out this was a way that you could keep tabs on everything I did. Facebook messages and every single photo I took on my phone was automatically downloaded on the iPad. Sex, sex, sex. I used to enjoy it, before your version that is. The new me absolutely hates this task with a passion. But hey, I still managed to save my ass by giving it to you though. Did you make me do the things in the bedroom to you because you knew I'd be too embarrassed to talk about it? Or did you do these things as you knew I would do anything to keep you? It makes me feel dirty to the core even typing this and thinking about it again. Sex used to be my way of making you sleep, but the argument changed to, why didn't I enjoy it? Move more. Ever try it on with you first? Your exact words, do you fake it? The relief. I never knew I was going to get this chance to actually be honest with you and answer you outright. Yes, I fake it. I hate it. That's the first time, apart from the 8 mirrors by now and 4 televisions, you scared me. Not through your mind games, but you actually stood up over me and made me cover my face from your big strong arms. You didn't actually do anything though, the satisfaction was more than enough. The fact I was 8 months pregnant, working 13-hour shifts at the hospital, meant nothing. I was tired. I was tired physically and emotionally. I don't remember being pregnant. I hated it. I couldn't wait for the baby to arrive. We could be a happy family then, right? You were in and out of the birth room with me. Where did you go? By now you had told me that I didn't deserve this baby, so I began to really believe the baby would be stillborn. I screamed at my mum to go and find you. You were sleeping. I should have known then. You came into the room followed by lots of other professionals, and just like I promised myself, I was pushing this baby into the world. She came out alive, big blue eyes, and was like looking at you. She was identical to you. Beautiful. This actually was love. It made my heart hurt with agony watching her climb up to latch on my breast. Hours later, I asked if you wanted a DNA now, and you laughed in my face as if you had forgotten all about that argument. Things weren't perfect for me, and my dream of family life didn't continue. I had septicemia, but I was determined to continue breastfeeding. You seemed proud of me doing this when family and friends came to visit. However, when the door was closed, you screamed in my face that I have literally no time left for you. The baby stuck to my breast 24 hours. True. Was it my own way of protecting myself? Why didn't your heart stop and hair fall out when she screamed? Why did you lock me out, unable to reach my screaming baby? Why? The final straw had come. The violence was coming, worse and more physical. Torture. You punched the wrong wall. You broke your hand. She was 8 months old. You lost your job. The fire alarms had been taken down, but I was way too sick to notice that until the fire brigade came to make sure me and your daughter were safe after you left. You had locked us in twice. Was this the ultimate plan? So you really meant it when you called me a jammy bitch for not setting me alight. Why did you have to throw me through those 2 stair gates with that beautiful baby in my arms? Why? You knew I was barely 8 stone compared to your weightlifting experience. You could have killed her. We could have killed her. That wasn't enough for you, was it? You then made me throw our baby onto the sofa while you came holding the stairgate over your head ready to get us. Your eyes were dark. You were frothing at the mouth. Now I have to live knowing how grateful I am for you not harming my baby. I love her. I will protect her. 6 days to fall in love, a lifetime of never being me again.